Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daley here, and I am back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the editor. Now, what I'm going to be doing now is something called World War Wednesdays, where essentially I'm going to do something pertaining to the World Wars, or something around that era. It could be even Korea or Vietnam, something like that, but some sort of older, history video in Men of War. I just think it's going to be a fun little break from Star Wars every once in a while. It'll just be on Wednesdays. But today's episode is going to be on the Great War, World War Uno. So yeah, we've got a huge French and English defensive line here. They're all set up in this little village. They've got one trench, and then just some, supporting areas on the left flank to watch out for any sort of flanking maneuver from the Germans. They're pretty heavily fortified. They've got machine guns. Here's one right here. They've got, there is a Lewis gun somewhere. There's one. There's a Lewis gun. Those things are brutal in this mod. It's going to be tough. They've got some guys back here. They're pretty set up. They're in a good position. They're locked down. They've created a nice no man's land right around here in the midst of this village. And they've got some forward positions too, specifically these guys and these guys, just a little ahead of the trench, just a scouting party. And then the Germans, who are over here, have brought along a huge number of men. Really, really massive, just looking to absolutely destroy the French lines. But that's going to be hard to do. Even though they outnumber the French probably 4-1, the Germans might not be able to take this. It's going to be tough. They also have a couple of side flanks over here. They've got this is a flamethrower squad. So the flamethrower squad is going up the left flank here, and is going to try and flame out these guys here in this mini trench, and then over here. We'll see if they can manage to do that. They're backed up by a bunch of Jaegers behind them, which will be good. We got 4 flamethrowers and a good amount of Jaegers with them. Then all the way over here we've got a little mountain division, some more Jaegers actually, and they're going to be coming up over this hill and trying to do a nice flanking maneuver on the English who are holding the left side here. We'll see if they manage to do that. It is a very vulnerable position, but it will break away some men for the main force. The main force here is huge. It is very large. Let's see if we can't. There we go. So these are the waypoints I've set up for the main force. They're going to splinter off in all different directions. Mainly the force is going down the main road here. Some of them will also join the flamethrower group over here, and then some of them will go to the right over here, and we've created sort of like a spider web of just everyone going in different directions, and they'll splinter off accordingly, hopefully with great success. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get this started here. Go into slow-mo for just the first little bit just to see all the waypoints in action. Alright, so these guys are going to all sort of merge together in the middle and then splinter off a little bit. Looks like our flamethrower group is charging forward. Not charging, but they're just walking there. They're going for a stroll. And our Jaegers up here. They're just strolling, going for a stroll. They know they're in for a tough battle here, so okay, we're getting messages now. Sorry about that. And it looks like the main force is starting to splinter off into their different little sections here where they need to go. It sort of randomly assigns a number to each side, so a random number will go this way, a random number will go this way. So it could potentially be like 5 people going to the right, but it's usually pretty evenly distributed. Either way, the French have started firing, and that is definitely the start of the battle here. Let's see if we can't zoom in a little bit more. Oh boy. This is definitely going to be an intense battle. The Germans are trying to charge forward a little bit. We can see they have one of their machine guns in the very front here. Trying to paint the French with some bullets. Let's see. Has there been action over here? Looks like there's a little bit of skirmishing on the left. A couple of Germans getting shot. This guy going down. Oof, brutal. The rest of them all going forward a little bit. Where's our flamethrowers here? Oh, they're right here. They're not close enough, so they've taken out their Lugers and they're going forward. Hopefully, trying to get close enough. Let's see. Is this guy gonna Oh, he's going to cover. They're actually going into the houses here. The main force is still kind of stuck in the middle. They haven't managed to break through and get to cover up here. A couple guys on the right going forward a little more forward. And our Jaegers up here are firing down as we wanted. But it does look like they're having a lot of trouble, a lot of losses from the Jaegers up here. Hopefully they're at least killing a couple of these Brits. Yeah, they got one guy here, that's not bad. Really, they were a disruptive force. We just want them to take out as many men as they can. Oh, they took out this guy too. Really anything helps in this sort of no man's land scenario because so many die. See, they're trying to get some cover from the mountain, but they're just failing horribly. Alright, the main force is moving forward now. Move it forward, man. My terrible German accent there. They squeeze through these bullets. There's probably just a wall of bullets coming in from the French and the English in the trenches. A couple of them are going down, but for the most part, they're actually holding pretty well. You can see them discharging their cartridges here, reloading. You can see the very front here. We just got to witness that guy get obliterated, and that guy, oof. The front is not doing too well. This guy got dislodged from his cover, and he's now just chilling in the open. Probably not the greatest idea, but that's okay. Looks like this left side for the Germans is coming in nice and close. They've managed to break through a little bit, not totally though. The right side over here actually is pushing very close, but they're not in the range of these guns here quite yet. So that'll change things once they crest this little mountain here. Yeah, the middle isn't totally engaging yet. The Lewis gun is down. Well, he's not down, but he's undercover. He's not peeking. But we do have one of the French machine guns over here firing away. Alright, ooh, looks like we got this French... man, there must have been a grenade there, and these guys tried to duck away from it, but failed miserably. Looks like the Germans are pushing through now. Let's go into normal speed. Hopefully get a little bit faster here. You can see the Germans desperately trying to get to cover. It is brutal. Are the Jaegers still alive? Oh my god, we actually still have some Jaegers up here. I'm very impressed by these guys. Super surprised they haven't gone down yet. Yeah, the French are trying to take care of them, but they also have to deal with these men on the left here too, so they're very split because of those Jaegers. These English troops over here are also firing some rounds at them. To little avail. Alright, and the middle is still going pretty strong. The French still have a very, very nice defense over here. You can see a couple of prototype SMGs here, actually. Like this one. I think that's a yeah, that's definitely a prototype SMG. If not an MG, but... yeah, there's a couple of those in here. But mainly we've just got rifles in the line. And the scattering of MGs that we've seen. Here's the Lewis gun. Are you gonna fire a few rounds for us? Yeah. Fire away, my friend. Trying to take out the Jaegers way up there. Oh, it went down. Ooh, that's going to be brutal actually for the French. That's a big defensive gun for them. But the Germans are struggling hard. I highly doubt there are any flamethrower units even left over here. So the left side is in completely brutal situation here. A lot of people are actually hiding in these buildings, as we can see. It's kind of interesting. There more over here? Yeah, more over here. They're all just trying to take cover. They don't want to run out there. But they have to. They're gonna have to. Let's see. Ooh. This is actually kind of a cool shot. Oh boy. Let's get the quick zoom. Nice. Alright, things have gone silent a little bit. Still some firing over here. I think all the Jaegers up here have died, but they did a hell of a job. Oh no, there's one alive here. He was a coward. He didn't run across to the front of the mountain. Alright, looks like there's some shuffling of the Germans. Looks like they're gathering themselves and marching forward, and the firing has commenced again. When the French decided it was time to fire, they just obliterated those men who decided to walk forward like fools. This left side, the Germans are creeping closer and closer, but every time they try, they get shut down a little bit. They're laying down some nice cover fire for their comrades, though. That's good. It's all about splitting up the armies and trying to attack from all sides, kind of a thing. Let's see. The French are still just absolutely tearing them apart. It's actually amazing. Let's look at this machine gun fire here for a little bit. This machine gun is absolutely tearing these guys to bits. That's impressive. Very, very nice. It's probably got at least 20 or 30 kills. A lot of deaths over here though for the French. They're starting to feel the pain a little bit. Yeah, but they're still surviving at the very least. The English over here, for the most part, are dead. There's still 2 left. That's, I guess, okay. Here's another one of those SMGs. I think it might be too far away actually to be effective at all, so I don't think it's firing. And the main line here is starting to hurt. Starting to hurt. There's the other SMG. That one's still alive, surprisingly, and the MG. If the Germans can take those 2 things out, then they're in business. But they can't seem to do that. It's gone silent again. We can hear the whistles blowing, telling the men it's time to charge forward. Oh, they're actually backing up a little bit. Looks like they might be retreating, regrouping a little bit, and then they might head back out. Oh, but no, the French start firing yet again. And it does look like the Germans are back at it. More and more of them are dying. We can see the path of bodies. It is not looking good. Not looking good for them. They're actually making some progress on the left side. Well, this guy's getting very, very far. No, gets mowed down by another MG. Oh my god. Let's look at the losses here real quick. So pretty much everyone past this line is German, except for like a 4 French over here and like 6 over here. But that's a lot of losses, even going as far back as over here. Jeez, this guy must have gotten like an unlucky shot to the noggin, like. And look, that bullet must have come from over here and like just barely hit him. That is very unlucky for that soldier. Poor guy. Oh, this guy's making a run for it, trying to go for it. Ooh, but he gets taken out before he can make it. It did open the way for a couple more German soldiers to come forward too. They're kind of getting butchered though. This guy's laying on the ground amidst his friends. He dies too. It's tough. Still a lot of people hiding in the houses. I wish they'd come out of there. Oh, this guy's making a sneaky, cheeky little play. Trying to come forward a little bit. There's that prototype gun again, firing away. We can hear the MG firing. Where is that? I lost it. Oh, there it is. Oh, actually the MG died. Maybe that wasn't what I was hearing. Oh shit. Huh. Okay, that's actually that's a big play for the Germans. They might be able to make a good push here. Why is this going so fast? Weird. Okay. These guys over here have also died. There are very, very few French actually holding the lines now. Really, the only powerful gun they have left is this this SMG, which is bound to be running out of ammo very soon. That's so weird. The camera wants to move like very fast randomly. That's weird. But they still do have some nice riflemen in good, solid positions, able to stick it to the Germans here, who are still struggling to make it even past these 2 houses. Anytime they take a few steps forward, they immediately get shut down. Oh, this guy's making a bit of a play here. He's going forward. Oh, he took a hit to the knee, it looks like. But he's still alive. Not bad. These guys are making it closer and closer. They have less resistance over here now, which is good. But still very little cover. Damn. There's that SMG again. This thing's a beast. Must have like 30 or 40 kills. Probably more. Each rifleman must have like 10 to 15 probably for the French. Alright, this house warfare is brutal. God dang it. Whew. Look at these Germans. Yeah. Did this other Jaeger die? Yeah, he did decide to move forward with his comrades, but he died eventually. At some point, I don't know exactly when. These guys actually were the MVPs right now for the German force, because they managed to take out some key positions here. Not fully. He still left 2 guys here and a couple guys here, but he took out a lot of guys that the Germans needed dead before they could charge forward. Let's see. Alright, we don't have a ton of Germans left alive. Most of them are hiding in these houses or skirmishing on the outside here. But for the most part... Oh no, that guy got nicked in the doorway. Yeah, these guys are being a little bit cowardly. Hopefully they move out soon. It's gone quiet a little bit. A couple of shots coming from the French, but none from the Germans. Everyone must be running very low on the ammo. They don't start with too many, you know?
Kommt raus, ihr Feiglinge! Zeigt euch!
Looks like we got a couple brave soldiers who are just waltzing out there. Not a smart idea. Both of them are dead. Nice little taunting snowman here. Very nice. A couple Germans came out of the houses, but are now going back in. Sorry about the noise in the background. I am in my dorm. Let's go ahead and swap over to the German team and try and just force these last few guys to make a charge. I think if they all went together, they'd have a chance, a better chance than what they're doing right now. Alright, so let's charge these guys forward. Get out there. Get on out there. Alright, we are just charging these guys now. That's all we are doing. Last desperate ploy by the German forces. If they retreat, they get killed by their comrades, probably. No, don't retreat, don't retreat. Gotta stay up there. Make a play for that car over there, see if you can gun it that way. They actually might make it. French are terrible aim right now. Hey, they made it. Oh. They got shot to bits at the car. Oh, jeez. Alright, how about these last few guys? Make a desperate play forward. Get out there, men. Oh, 2 left. 1 left. Gregory. Let's name him Gregory. See if he does any good. Nope. He got shot down. Oh my god. What a battle. Really just destroyed the Germans. The French held their positions like true champs. There's probably like 15 French men left alive, scattered throughout these trenches. Not a lot. And of course the English, who played a smaller role, but were still evident. Yeah, alright. Well, let me know what you guys think of World War Wednesday. I think it's kind of a fun idea. Let me know what kind of battles you want to see next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.